It's being reported that ASAP Rocky is being kept in horrid conditions in the jail that he currently resides in Sweden. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Sweden was a pretty clean country or something. Where did I hear that? Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So apparently, ASAP Rocky is being held in a jail where there is little to no actual sanitation. Okay, so for everybody that don't know, ASAP Rocky got in trouble in Sweden. I'm gonna go over that. Give me 1 second. Where he got in trouble at in Sweden, he is currently in a jail. The jail that he is in, he is said to have, it's just horrid conditions. Okay, so first of all, when you go to jail, you can't really expect to be. It can't. It's not gonna be the Hilton. Okay, let's just be honest. Nobody expects that. Nobody expects to go to jail and have a better living condition you had than when you were home. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people going to jail and be like, oh man, this TV is bigger than mine. Like, I'm not trying to joke, but that's not what's happening. When you go to jail, you know it's gonna be adverse situation. But with all that being said, from what has came out, ASAP Rocky is in a jail where everything is below board. Now, I say all that to say this. Why do I get the feeling like ASAP Rocky could have been put in the jail that at least had clean water? You know, I'm going to assume that in the entirety of Sweden, even in the area in which he was arrested in, they have to have a jail where they actually have running or clean water, whether it's running or not. Now, I want y'all to all go back. I'm not showing the video footage because monetization issues, so I can't really make videos the way that I want to make them. So this is what we're gonna get. But if you go back to the video, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. What I saw was two people purposely trying to pick a fight with ASAP Rocky. So now you have to ask yourself, was he set up? You have to ask yourself, is there somebody that for some reason wanted ASAP Rocky to be in jail? Because remember, his security, he got let go. Also, I'm not sure if any of the other guys are locked up with ASAP. The only person I know for a fact that is locked up with ASAP is ASAP. Now, there's one more thing that I want to point out. ASAP Rocky and his people were still trying to leave the scene and not have an altercation with these two guys, which I absolutely 100% think that if they were not gonna fight the guy after the guy swung the headphones and hit the security in the head with it, then they absolutely were supposed to get away from those two individuals. This is what happens when people have nothing to lose and you have something to lose. Okay, so right before the situation happened where the fight actually went down, what did we see? We heard, pardon me, what did we hear? We heard the girls come up to them and say that those two guys smacked us on the butt. That's what we heard. We heard ASAP Rocky hear that the two guys sexually assaulted the woman and her friend. So what did this immediately do? I'm an American, and I'm gonna let you know, when you're somewhere and you want to kick a guy's ass and some female says, well, that guy did this thing to me a minute ago, he grabbed my ass, that's kind of the green light that he needs to, you could put some hands on that fool. And that's what they was told. And then at that point, emotions kicked in. Now, this is the dangerous thing about trolls, right? Because ASAP Rocky obviously was trolled. These dudes was trolling ASAP and they peoples, walking behind them, following behind them and whatnot and everything else. Now I'm going to explain to you what's the worst thing about all of this. Their own damn footage. Their own footage. The footage that they were taking, showing that these people were following them, is going to be the same footage that's going to be used against them when they say that ASAP attacked the guy. This is a shame. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to be used. Also, my belief is that these guys, that this looks like a setup. To me, this looks like a setup. All the way, hands down. You cannot convince me of any different unless somehow we find out that these guys just walk around following big black men. That just came out totally wrong. Unless we find out that these guys just walk around following people around and harassing them in a general sense. There's no way that you could tell me that this was not a setup. Shout out to Tracy Willem Cohen from Complex. There's something that I want to say though. I was looking at this article and there's something that I actually wanted to speak on. And for everybody that don't know why they was actually out there, they were at a festival, I think in Stockholm or something like that, because you know them festival circuits. You know, these guys do those festival circuits. So they was at one of them international festival circuits, and they was performing, and that's why they was out there. They was, I don't know, doing what they do, their job. So basically what happened, they're gonna hold him for 2 weeks. I'm gonna tell you the worst part about them holding him for 2 weeks. Gotta eat. They could be feeding you anything. Anything. ASAP Rocky could come back with all types of different diseases and whatnot. ASAP Rocky could come back with all types of different ailments because you ain't gonna be able to go 2 weeks without eating or drinking anything. It's not gonna happen. Be honest with you, you might as well not even try. It's not gonna happen. Shout out to Real Talk Media. Real Talk Media said, this is where I heard this at. This, well, I didn't hear it anywhere else, but I'm 100% sure he know what the hell he's talking about. Real Talk Media said that ASAP Rocky only ate an apple for like one apple for like a day for like the first couple of days. That's not gonna. Then he made a apple a day keeps the doctor away joke, when in reality I think. Oh wait, let's stop for 1 second. I think that goes about it because back in the days people didn't brush their teeth. You ever ate an apple, it kind of takes all of the plaque and everything off your teeth. Apples kind of clean your teeth. So back then the biggest problem that people was probably having with ailments could have just been fixed. A lot of them, if they took better care of their mouth. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just something else. So ASAP Rocky was just eating an apple for the first couple of days. You're not gonna be able to hold out. When they got you in prison, they could get shit in your system. That's the point that I'm making. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen with this. This is a shame that this happened. It really is a shame. This is the perfect example of the next time any rappers or anybody like that is in another country, you got somebody following you, go inside of a department store or something. Go somewhere where there's tons of cameras. See, this whole not snitching, not telling people stuff because you want to be a tough guy. Look, man, 9 times out of 10, that type of mindset is going to F you up. Once you start making money, once you start trying to go down a certain path, you have to make a decision. Do you want to deal with the bullshit and the consequences? Or do you want to make the person that's trying to give you the bullshit deal with the bullshit and the consequences? People that don't got nothing to live for, they gonna want you to throw your life away. People that got something to live for, they gonna say, yo, know what ASAP Rocky should have did? He should have contacted the police. Yo, what are y'all talking about? These guys following you around. I know you got security. Contact the police. Let them deal with it. That's what somebody that got something to live for is going to say. Somebody that don't got nothing to live for, they're going to be like, yo, that's snitching. You get it? You get it? I don't think many of y'all is going to get it. But yeah, you got to make a choice. If your life means something, if being with your family means something, or if you want to get locked up over BS. He ain't even know those girls that got their butt slapped. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.